What's up guys, my name is Russell Ori. I am a two-time world champion powerlifter, and today I'm going to show you guys the best possible way to warm up for a squat PR. Now this method can be used for squat, bench, and deadlift, but we're going to focus on squat because that's what I'm working out today. Before we get started, got to put the shoes on. Got the lost and founds. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Okay, so we're about to begin the warm-up process. Now, this video is gonna be dedicated to showing you guys the best possible way to warm up to give yourself the best chance of hitting the most weight possible on squat, bench, or deadlift. I'm like a professional powerlifter, so it's kind of weird because like, in theory, I'm literally programmed to get the most out of my singles, and I'm gonna show you guys what I personally do to get to those points. Typically, if you're gonna be warming up, my thought pattern with warming up is that I want to be sweating before I actually step on the platform, right? So when I'm in this part of the workout, I'm spending as much time as possible warming up the muscles that I'm gonna be working for the particular workout and getting those firing. So right here, we're gonna be kind of opening up and kind of getting a little bit quad activation while also getting some stimulation from the back and the hamstrings and just kind of stretching out the hip flexors. So the way that I'm leaning back, like I'm using this as support. If I actually wasn't holding on to this, I'd probably fall backwards. But what's happening right now is that I'm getting a nice good stretch in the hip flexor along with the quad. And then on this leg, I'm also getting some quad activation. And if you load it properly and feel your heels out, I can also feel my hamstrings being a little slightly activated as well. I'm sure you guys like watching me crease the fuck out of my Jordans. Now we're gonna use a glute band to warm up. I like to do sideways walks, just stay stationary, or sideways steps, stay stationary, and then literally go like from side to side. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, probably like 8 on each side. So I only do two working sets for my warm-ups. What we really wanna do is just get some activation in the muscles that we're gonna be working out, and then get a good sweat going. Even now, man, like shit. My ass is like activated.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man.
All right, second set. I can already feel the sweat rolling. We kind of have a cheat code because we're here at Corrupted Strength, and it's a warehouse gym during the summertime, so like I'm already going. But the point of warming up is like literally warming up, right? So once again, just to sound like a broken record, we're gonna be working the same muscle. We're gonna be working the same muscle groups that we're actually gonna be working on squat, since that's the movement for today. But even with bench as well, you wanna warm up properly for that. All right, so we got the glutes firing. Quads are somewhat worked. Now we're gonna move on to the last bit. I only do this for like one set just because I don't want my lower back to be too fired up with my hamstrings. But we're gonna move on to the glute hand developer. Get really tight here. And like do maybe like 4 reps. That's a little bit too close. The reason why I keep like the workload on this one a little bit lower, just because like I don't, like for whatever reason, my lower back gets worked pretty easily. So I don't wanna go too crazy and like tire out my muscles. So you have to find that happy medium, right? You don't wanna go too much to where like you're tiring out the muscles, and you don't want to do too little to where like you're not even stimulating yourself. So you have to find that happy balance where like you feel like things are firing a little bit and you're already sweating a slight bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, even right there, like I don't even know if you can see the hammies or anything like that, but like I'm already, it doesn't take much to get like pumped up in there. So now, pretty much ready to go. I swear, putting on knee sleeves is a whole different part of the workout. I just feel like it adds to the warm up. Already be sweating and shit. I'm about to call off this whole video because I can't get these goddamn knee sleeves on. Every time I put on my knee sleeves, I legit like get angry because it takes so long to get them on. Perfectly warmed up. As you guys can see, I have a nice little lather going on. That's what you want to aim for. Muscles feel good. Yeah, everything feels good to go. So this is one of the most important parts about being effective and efficient whenever you're warming up. So as you guys can see, we clearly have nothing on the bar, right? So you're gonna see how I warm up with the bar, and I want you to ask yourself a question after you see me warm up. So if you could get to the front of me real quick. All right. All right, so I want you guys to ask yourself a question really quick. What's something that you notice whenever you watch me do the bar? Now, what I want to give you guys is some information about how I approach warming up to my top set. You want to treat every single warm-up set that you do as if it's going to be that top set. So you can see the force that I'm applying on the bar. It literally looks like I'm about to jump into the stratosphere. And that's what you want to do, because the mindset behind that is that if I treat this 45-pound bar like a 700-pound squat, and I keep doing that for every single set, I'm gonna set the tone and I'm gonna set the motor pattern, and the technique is gonna be consistent all the way through. So by the time I reach that 700-pound squat, I'm not even thinking about technique, I'm not thinking about force production, I'm thinking about just treating it just like it was the 45-pound bar. And that helps mentally once you get up to that weight. Because a lot of times when you get up to that top set, you start questioning the technique, you start questioning your form, and there's no time to do that. You're already at the precipice of the workout. So you want to make sure that you're practicing good form, good force production throughout the entirety of the workout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep adding plates until we get to our top set. And you're going to notice one of the things I aim for is that clink sound whenever I'm squatting. And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. So let me go ahead and put a 45 on each side and get started. So what you guys are gonna notice is that my routine for every single squat is the same. You don't wanna change anything up. So as you guys saw before I did my first set with the bar, I have my casual routine that stays the same. Forming, kind of formulate how I want this set to look in my mind. Get under the bar, same technique, same force production, same behavior, same motor pattern. Strong walkout, set your feet, look. So what I'm aiming for whenever I do my sets is I want to hear that shake between the plate and the bar, right? Let's move up to 2 plates. Another thing that you guys want to pay attention to is the fact that I'm only doing 1 rep leading into my actual set. The mindset behind that is that I'm already warm. My muscles are already firing. At this point, we're only practicing the motor pattern. I've seen a lot of people, whenever they're working up to the 1 rep max, they do 5, 6, 7, 8 reps going into their top set. And I'm like, man, you're just wasting so much energy. All that time that we spent warming up is now paying off because we don't have to spend time warming up under the bar. We're just practicing good form and good technique. So we're gonna save all that energy for the actual top set. And that's gonna give yourself the best chance to hitting a PR or having a really good top set. Just think about it. If I do a total, so going up to 700 pounds, that's gonna probably take me like, I wanna say 7 warm-ups, right? 7 warm-up sets, or 7 warm-up reps. If I did like 5 reps, 6 reps, 7 reps, 8 reps per warm-up, I've done a full workout before I even get to my top set, and that's gonna take so much energy away from doing what we came in there for, and that's maximizing either a 1 rep max or just a top set in general. So once again, let's get under the bar, and I want you guys to hear and listen out for that good clanking noise. And that clanking noise, once again, happens because I'm pushing the weight up so fast and so hard that the plates have a little wiggle room and kind of jump on the bar. So once again, same routine, same mindset, same technique for every single rep and every single set. Tight. You don't want the weight to dictate how fast you move. You want to dictate how fast the weight moves. And when you really think about it, that plays a big, big role in how you lift weight. Because sometimes you get under the bar and the first thing you think in your head is like, God damn, this is heavy. And you get into the hole and you allow the weight to dictate how much force you produce because you're not respecting the weight. I respect the weight every single time I get on the bar, and that's gonna help form good habits whenever I get to that top set. 3 plates, nothing changing except the weight. Same technique, same effort. Whenever you create that familiarity with your routine, it helps take away the anxiety of doing weights that you've never done before, right? Because if I'm gonna be doing a PR, it's something I haven't done before. However, everything leading up to that is the same. That's gonna take away the anxiety. Sometimes we kind of like overthink, but if you find a good rhythm, a good routine that's easily replicated, then it creates some type of familiarity. And when you step under that bar, it helps a lot with that anxiety and that overthinking. You're gonna drop that top light. All right, guys, so we're at the top set. This is 585 pounds, 6 plates on each side. So we practice good motor patterns, good technique. Literally just gonna keep it the same. We have the top set of 5 reps. So it should move good, should move fast. Once again, I gave myself the best opportunity for this to move fast, given the fact that we didn't waste too much energy actually warming up. Everything has been 1 rep leading up, instead of doing like 8 reps at 225, 5 reps at 315, 3 reps at 4, you know what I'm saying? So we've had enough energy saved up. Now let's make this top set look really, really good.
Easy work. Work.
I hung with hustlers. All right, so that was the top set. I'm gonna drop the weight down, but that's a different topic for another video. The key points of what you guys focus on whenever it comes to doing a top set or giving yourself the best chance to hit a PR is number 1, focus on that warm up. Number 2, create a repeatable routine. So you're able to practice good motor patterns whenever you step up to the weight and you hit that top set. And then also like maintaining and conserving energy as you're leading up to that top set. So hopefully some of these tips and this breakdown help you guys achieve some PRs and hit some super dope top sets. So thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys want to see from me going forward. Like always, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.